guys, I'm Jenna. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I've been doing some videos on cloth diapering and showing you guys all the different diapers and stuff I use, but there are some parts that would be just more discussion, like some of the questions I've had about diapers, and thought I would take a chance to just go over some of those things. So the first question that I get a lot is, how do you handle diaper rash, or and what ties right in with that is, do you ever use disposable diapers? So I will tell you that has changed the more children that we've had. With our first child, we did not use disposables at all until I would say he was over a year old, and we had a really bad diaper rash problem. I could not figure it out. And what I finally ended up doing was calling the diaper company. At the time we were using diapers from Cotton Babies. So I called them and they said I needed to strip my diapers with Dawn dish soap. They said it was not like a bacteria buildup, it was an ammonia buildup. And so the Dawn dish soap stripped that. So now when I strip my diapers, I use a teaspoon of Dawn liquid dish soap in the washing machine. And I do a wash cycle like that, and then I do my regular wash. I do sometimes use bleach as well to kill bacteria, but I find it's usually the ammonia that's causing a problem when we get rashes. So all that to say, we did use disposables with him when he had some really bad rashes, until I figured out the ammonia problem. And then now one of our children tends to have very sensitive skin, and when he's teething at all, he starts getting rashy, which our other ones did too, but his is extreme. Like, he will go from perfectly nice looking skin to blistered, and it's awful. So if that's happening, we will use disposables on him at least at night, and then we'll just use cloth during the day. But normally for most of our kids, if they start to get a rash with the cloth, if I've already stripped the diapers, then it's usually due to them being sick or teething, and I do switch to disposables now just to keep the rash from getting worse. And then as soon as it starts to clear up, I'll go back to the cloth, but that's just what works for us. As far as traveling and vacations and things like that, we have used cloth on trips, so I know it does work. We just take our wet bag with us, and if we're not gone for more than 3 or 4 days, it doesn't really change anything that we do. We just pack an extra bag with our diapers and put them in the bag in the hotel room like normal. If you want to rinse out a cover or something and hang them up to dry in the bathroom at the hotel, you can do that. I haven't done camping with diapers, so I can't really speak to that situation, but definitely you can use cloth while traveling. Honestly, now I don't. It's just easier for me not to, and so I go with what's easy right now with so many little ones. Okay, what else? How about newborns and diapers? Because I know that some of you guys are expecting, which is so exciting. So do we buy diapers, cloth diapers for our newborns, and should you buy cloth diapers for newborns, or can you use the other ones I talked about? The diapers that I showed in my videos are all one-size diapers, and so they can fit a pretty small baby depending on the size of the baby, especially talking about a bigger newborn, like if you're talking about 10 pounds or so. Most of those diapers, they probably would fit from the beginning, but the problem is the umbilical cord should stay uncovered, and those diapers are going to be so big on a newborn that they're going to cover that area up completely. So in the past, I have tried several kinds of newborn diapers. I've tried the Tiny G's from G Diapers. That's what we used with our first two. I tried some Sweet Pea diapers, both all-in-ones and they're pocket diapers. I've also tried the Bummies covers, Super Brights, I think they're called, Bummies Super Brights. And I've tried stuffing them with all kinds of different inserts and pre-folds and different things. What I've found with cloth diapers for newborns is they can work, but usually it only takes a week or 2, maybe 3 weeks before they're taking in so much milk that they're wetting through everything, and those tiny little covers don't allow you to stuff them full enough to absorb enough liquid to get them through the night. So I would always get leaks at night with the newborn diapers. The only thing that I have found that works well to diaper a newborn through the night is wool. I would use cloth flats, like the big ones. They're not already folded and sewn like a pre-fold, they're just a big flat diaper. And I used the preemie size pre-folds, which I probably have those here, but I showed them in one of my videos. Yeah, I would use like this, and I would fold it inside of the other flat diaper, and then I would put it on, and then instead of pins now, they have these things called snappies, and I would use the snappy to hold it on, and then I'd put the wool diaper cover over it. So if that's something you guys want to see, let me know. I have it all still. I can show you how I would do it. And I do still use the wool sometimes. Wool is just a little bit more, I know it just takes a little bit more fiddling. There's a lot more steps. You're folding it, and then you're putting it on, and then you're putting the cover on, and then when you have to change them, you have to get that cover off, and it's like a pull-on style. It doesn't open, and then get the diaper off, and you know, fold up another one. And so with this last baby, I did use wool with him for a while at night, but usually I would just use it, and then if he was up in the night and it was close to morning time and I wanted to put a fresh diaper on him, I would often just grab a disposable at that time, because I didn't want to fiddle with all the folding and everything in the middle of the night. But honestly, wool would last. I mean, I had it last 12 hours, I'm pretty sure. When there was a time where he woke up and he went back to sleep and slept again, and it totaled up to 12 hours without a change, and he didn't leak. So wool is pretty amazing, but it's a totally different ball game than regular cloth diapers. So unless you're willing to go that route, I would not waste your money on newborn cloth diapers. If money isn't really an issue and you want them just because they're cute and fun, go ahead. I mean, I did it. It was fun. It was cute, but they aren't very practical in my experience, at least overnight. You could still save a little bit of money if you bought some nice ones and you used them during the day and then you resold them. I guess you'd probably be okay, but honestly, especially with a first or second baby, there's so much other stuff to deal with. I would just do the disposables. What else? How about wipes? I do use cloth wipes. This is one cloth wipe that I have. This is a style I've always used. I have terry cloth on one side, flannel on the other. I made these, I just sewed around the edges. And I have some smaller ones right here. This is the smaller one. So this I would usually use on a little baby, or I would use it on my older ones if it's just pee and you just want to wipe them off. This for real messes or for bigger kids. So I do use those. What we do for wipes is we just keep a little spray bottle of water in the nursery with a stack of wipes, and we just spray the wipe and get it wet and then wipe them off. I also keep disposable wipes on hand, not always in the nursery, but I do have them like in my bag for in the car. And what we do with disposable wipes is wipe them off like normal, and then if, like, say we're out and I'm changing a kid in the car, I don't try to find a place to throw that wipe away. I just tuck it, like if I took this diaper off of a kid, I just tuck the wipe back in the diaper and fold it up and put it in my wet bag just like that. Or if I'm in the nursery and I use it, I just put the wipes right in the wet bag in there. And then when I do the laundry, they go through the wash cycle and everything with the diapers. They go into the dryer with the diapers, and they come out basically like a used dryer sheet. So as I'm putting the diapers into the laundry basket, I'll throw away the ones I find, and then if I find more when I'm folding them, I'll throw them away then. So you don't have to have a separate place. So really, if you still want to use cloth or disposable wipes with cloth diapers, it's not that big of a deal. Or if you get gifted some or whatever, they do still work just fine, and they don't seem to damage the washing machine or anything. Oh, laundry detergent, that's another thing. So I have tried different things. I tried Allen's laundry detergent, which comes in a big gallon jug with a pump squirter. I think it's like $50, but it did last me through at least the first kid, maybe part of the way into the second kid. So I guess backing up, you're not supposed to use just any old regular detergent. There are lists online if you search for safe detergents. What I've been using lately is all free and clear, and I'm not even sure that that's on the list of approved ones, but it doesn't seem to cause us any problems. And so that's what I've been doing. And I already talked about my wash cycle. If you look through my other videos, I talk about how I wash the diapers. So if you have more questions about that, just let me know. If you want to see the newborn diapers I used, or the wool diapers, let me know about that. I think I hear a kid waking up. We'll see. They're supposed to be napping, but they fell asleep in the van on the way home from church, so now they're not wanting to nap. I guess where to buy and sell diapers. So there are some good groups on Facebook, and especially if you know what kind you want. Like I said, I have a lot of Nikki's diapers, and there's a Nikki's buy and sell page. So I would search for the kind of diapers you want. I have bought diapers off of eBay, but usually it's in the diaper groups, especially if you can find some that haven't been selling, like people have been posting bump, 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 and it happens to be what you've been looking for, then you can really get a deal. Oh, I know what the other thing was. People have asked me is, do you think you actually save any money doing cloth diapers? And yes, I do think in our case we save money. It might not be true for everyone, but in our case, we live in the country, so we have a well, so we don't have a water bill. So the cost of the water is not really a factor, and we don't live in an area where I feel like drought isn't an issue usually here, so I don't feel like we're using water irresponsibly by washing our diapers. And then even heating our diapers now, we have an outdoor wood burner, so the cost of heating our water, it's not contributing to our electric bill at all. It's just heating the water through the outdoor wood burner. So really all we have is detergent and the cost of the diapers initially, which they have a great resale value, and in our case, like, we're wearing them out, so we're using them for so many kids. It's definitely worth it. If you would only have like one child that you plan to diaper, I would say, buy some gently used diapers maybe, and then you could probably resell them for almost what you paid for them. Even buying them new, you could recoup a lot of your cost. So I definitely think it's worth it. We have had to buy disposables a lot more than we used to. You may or may not know that we do foster care, and so I can't send a foster child to a family visit in a cloth diaper. At least in our situation, we would never expect to get the diaper back, and so I had to send them in disposables. So we did have to start buying some disposables for that. And just having such a crazy year transitioning with more children, I did like having the disposables on hand anyway. So we have used them, but still our cloth diapers just get so much use, and having to buy a pack of disposables now, I really appreciate how much we're saving. Just knowing that, like, we usually buy Walmart brand disposables and they run about 12 cents a piece, but still it's so frustrating when you put a diaper on a kid and then they poop 2 minutes later and you're like, oh, there's 12 cents down the drain. With a cloth diaper, it's like it doesn't make any difference because you were going to do that load of laundry anyways. So I definitely think it's worth it. So I had somebody wake up, so you get to meet him. Look up there. Look up there. He's not getting it. So I think I pretty much covered all the common questions that I've had about cloth diapering. But if you guys think of more, or if you want to see pictures, or you want to see the other diapers I've had, or if you just want to know about anything else you can think of, I'm happy to help. So just let me know. You can comment here if you have questions, or if you see it on Facebook, you can message me there. And I will try to get out something else to answer your questions. So thank you for stopping by. If you did like the video, hit that like button to let me know. And if you think you might want to see what else is going on around here, you could subscribe to our channel too. So, thank you very much.